This week we're going to preview USDA's monthly supply-demand report. It'll come out on Thursday, June 11th at 11 a.m. Central Time. We're going to take an updated look at crop condition ratings and weather trends here in the U.S., take a look at the latest export trends for beans, and wrap things up the long-term review of November soybean futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the soybean market. We've moved in the month of June here, and this market remains exceptionally volatile, generally to the downside. This week, USDA will release its monthly supply-demand report on Thursday, June 11th at 11 a.m. Central Time. Let's take a look at trade estimates for that report. There's a lot of numbers here, updated old crop, new crop carryout estimates for the U.S., South American crop projections. What I'd ask you to focus on is those old crop carryout estimates and the new crop carryout estimates to see if USDA makes any adjustments there. That will incorporate any changes in South America as well as any changes worldwide in supply and demand conditions. Let's shift gears now and look at price change. What we've done with this slide is look at the price change of July soybean futures on the day that the USDA's report is released. Notice some years there, not a lot of change, but especially recently, quite a bit of change. Here's the key message. That changes both to the upside and to the downside. That's why it's critical you have your risk management positions in place prior to the release of the report on Thursday. Let's shift gears now and look at updated crop conditions here in the U.S. Now, we saw crop conditions nationwide deteriorate ever so slightly, 1 point from 66% good to excellent to 65%. That's also down from last year's 68%. Notice here we did see some improvement in the western corn belt, but we did see some deterioration in the mid-south as well as the eastern corn belt. Let's take a look at the history of the crop condition index now for beans. We did see the bean index decline slightly. It's below where it was last year here. But here's the key message. As you really get into the heart of the growing season, there's certainly a potential for that index to change, reflecting weather conditions. So be prepared for increased price volatility the next 3 or 4 months. Let's shift gears now and focus on the weather. Let's take a look at the short-term trends. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. We're starting out here focusing on rainfall trends. This is through Sunday of this week. A lot of green on this map here. The heaviest totals are in the darker green there, but regardless, beans are going to get a well-deserved drink of water this week. What about next week? Most of the rain next week looks like it's going to be in the south there. And as you look to the end of next week, June 18th to the 22nd, a return of quite a bit of green on that map there. So beans, again, have been needing some rainfall. Looks like they're going to get it. Let's take a look at precip totals now over the next 2 weeks. Now again, this map showing a lot of green and some light yellow, which is normal. So it looks like we're going to get some good rainfall here near term. Let's shift gears now and focus on export trends. Now exports are 19% lower than they were at this time last year. As we shift gears and move forward, look at China. China remains the key destination to monitor moving forward. Thus far, there has been no indication of active buying following the announcement of the recent trade agreement. We'll keep an eye on that for you. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in November beans. Now, November beans, as we tape here on Tuesday, have fallen to about $11.30 a bushel. But look at that period from mid-June all the way through harvest. Quite a bit of price volatility to the upside and to the downside. That's why it's critical that you work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage price movement and avoid price prediction. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 309-664-2300. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an update. And make sure to join us for our video following the USDA report on Thursday, June 11th. This video will go live at 3 p.m. on our YouTube channel. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.